evening, everyone. So, I am Annette L. Gamen, and I am here today in Porok Otso, Montevista, Davao de Oro. So, I have a guest here. She is
Ferlin Arandoke.
and siya atong interviewin karon. So, number one, ma'am, how has your community's culture or traditions changed over time?
Uh, our community's culture and our tradition uh, changed rapidly because of the technology and the generation today.
Okay. Number two, what new cultural practices like food, music, or fashion have become popular in your area?
Nowadays, the popular food is like those Korean food and with those Korean music, K drama, and the sports. Sports are just like with the traditions, but anything else, other else changes.
Okay, thank you po. Number three, do you think young people today follow the same traditions as the older generation? Why or why not?
The young people today doesn't follow the older generation. It's very different from the older generation. Older generation like us, we were born 1980s, and in our generation we have lots of practices, but then we are so respectful with the elders. Unlike young generations today, they're not respectful to the elders, and they are just uh, happy with their um, attitudes today that are usually they got with the social media. They are so addicted with the social media. In our generation, we have just television. Television is what we see, we've seen, no, in our generation.
So let's proceed in number four. In what ways has your community adapted global customs, holidays, or trends?
Mm. Our community today um, adapted the global customs like we have now celebrated um, many many celebration, from other countries, other culture, like the Teachers Day. We have Teachers Day now. In our generation, in our time, we don't celebrate Teachers Day. Uh, we don't celebrate what do we call this, Halloween. They are more likely in their, like, some giving some treats, no, if they're going to any house. So we have adapted many culture trends from other countries.
Okay, so now let's proceed to number five. Do you feel that globalization has strengthened or weakened your cultural identity?
For me, globalization has strengthened my cultural identity because I will use it wisely. No, it depends the person, um, how they use globalization in their own ways. So for me, it's strengthened because the technology we use technology now, and it's better for us because the transactions are fast and we can communicate with our loved ones even if it's far from us through social media, through messenger, through any communication like emails, and also we can shop online from TikToks, Shopee, Lazada, and other shopping site.
Thank you for that. And now let's proceed to question number six. Have you noticed changes in how religion is practiced in your community because of globalization, like online services, new groups, or different practices?
Yes, I notice changes in some religious practices. Like for example, from uh, the situation we have last 2020, the COVID-19. Uh, so we don't allowed to go out in our houses. So we have to use online preaching. So we listen to online preaching and we talk and we observe and we have chats via online.
Now, let's proceed to number 7. So, here's the question. Do you think globalization is more helpful or more harmful to local traditions and religion, and why?
I don't think it's harmful, but it's really it's really helpful for us. Uh, like for example, we are preachers. We as preaching the word of God. So it is very helpful for us to reach those people na that cannot go to church. So it's very helpful.
Okay, so that's all for today, and thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. So, I am Manat L. Gamen, and I am here today in Purok 7, Monte Vista, Davao de Oro. So, here I have Sir,
Ninyo Masayon.
and I'm going to interview him. So, number 1, how has your community's culture or traditions changed over time?
For me, culture nowadays is kana bitaw siya og instant changes
Hmm?
kay tungod sa ato ang modern culture na karon, which is sa karon nga generation is ginawala na nila ang mga traditional like na mga naandan sa mga kanunuan or mga katigulangan.
Thank you for that, sir. And next, what new cultural practices like food, music, or fashion have become popular in your area?
This new generation is one is fashion because um, ang mga karaan or ang mga mostly nga naandan before is very formal, like example ang manamit ang mga babae or bisan sa mga lalaki is very traditional, which is nagrepresent sa ilahang kaugalingong tradition or ah, kultura. Pero karon is ang pinaka popular nga nag-change is ang fashion. So as we can see sa mga palibot, very rampant na kayo ang mga fashions like sa mga kabatanunan, mga kuha na kaayo sa sila sa the way sila manamit. Example lang na siya.
Okay, thank you for that, sir. And number 3, do you think young people today follow the same traditions as the older generation? Why or why not?
Siguro dili po siya, not all young people are uh, following, or maybe 20% out of 100% for our young generation today, wala na sila nag-follow sa uh, ilahang sa the same traditions like before, because ang karon mangod nga mga new generation is they think na weird or something like that nga ilahang ma-feel every time nga mo touch sila sa mga traditional culture before.
Thank you for that, sir. And let's proceed to number 4. So, number 4 question is, in what ways has your community adapted global costumes, holidays, or trends?
Mm, siguro I can't explain pero ma dili na ko siya ma-express on in what ways, pero ma-observe na to sa kadaghanan is um, very ano na karon ang nagakuan sa kanang nag-adapt sa global customs or ang mga panghitabo or mga trend karon sa palibot nga wala na sila wala na sila gi-forget na nila ang kuan, gi-forget na ang naandan nga mga traditional, na forget na ang mga old ways.
For that answer, sir. So, number 5, do you feel that globalization has strengthened or weakened your cultural identity?
For me, muna siya og na-divide. Pwede siyang nakahatag siya or naka-strengthen siya sa globalization, which is sa ato ang panahon karon is nagka-high-tech na, more ano na siya sa mga technology, always new na, kung makita na to, ma-observe na to sa atong palibot nga kuan na siya kanang ang panahon karon is naga-evolve na siya, pero naapod siya kuan kay ang pwede siya nga maka-weekend sa ato ang culture, kay tungod manggod mostly manggod sa mga Pinoy is naikinaiyang kanang kung ma-observe na to sa to ang mga lola, wala sila naga-adapt sa modernization, kundi ang ilahan lang ginapadayon is ilahang ginatuman is ang ilahang traditional nga naandan. In addition with that, kanang mura bitaw og ma-weekend siya kay ang old ways nagkahinay-hinay na siya og naga-fade away.
Thank you, sir. So, number 6, have you noticed changes in how religion is practiced in your community because of globalization? Like online services, new groups, or different practices?
Na notice yun na siya kay dako kayo ang changes tungod sa, like for example na ay nahitabo dili lang siya dugay, like for example sa COVID. So nakakuan magud siya kanan mo siya og nakaguba siya sa plan or example ang iyahang chart or flow sa kuan sa religion, kay syempre pag lockdown, so wala na may physical na kanang physical nga celebration before. So ang nahitabo is more on online naman siya, online Zoom or online services na lang siya.
So, question number 7. Do you think globalization is more helpful or more harmful to local traditions and religion, and why?
For me, globalization is more helpful. Globalization is more siya nga nakatabang, not for our local tradition, but also sa mga other communities, like for example kanang nag-unite ang kanabitaw na ay mga differences ng mga kalahi, pero nag-unite just for helping each other, and then nagadepende pud na siya on how you adapt sa unsa ang mga butang nga makapa-change or giunsa nimo pag handle.
So, is that it, sir?
Yes.
So,
Lisod naman good.